a higher rate. They're able to consolidate information better. They're synthesizing their learning, and they're able to compare and contrast. The higher level thinking skills are all maximized with the technology.
Well, if you just scan the room, there's over 35 students in this room, and you can hear a pin drop, and I think everybody's very engaged, and it changes the playing field. I call it the iPad whoosh. When you put an iPad in front of a student, it just goes silent immediately.
They're engaged, they're learning, they're explaining what they've learned. It's a very exciting tool for the kids to use.
Well, today we're investigating the difference between solids, liquids, and gases, and my students are discovering the differences between physical properties of matter and chemical properties of matter.
Right now they are working on GG, our ST math program. Then they are thrilled to be able to do it on the iPads, and it's wonderful to have 24 iPads so that I can walk around and help them all at once. We have no fighting over just a few iPads at once.
Today we're going to be doing a student response quiz through Socrative on the iPads, and this is where I've created the quizzes, and they are going to respond to each of the questions either through multiple choice or a short answer.
So today the children are having an assessment on what they learned about magnets, and the way they're doing it is they're going through, they're scanning QR codes that they have to read what it says to do. Then they have to draw and label whatever they're being questioned on to prove that they understood it. So that is their evidence. Then they have to combine all of that information within one of two different apps. And after that, they have to compile all of that, label it, and then when they get to the end, they'll be pre-taught for what we're going to do next, and it makes the connection and the link for the teaching.
We have a science experiment today that involved using cold water and also very hot water. And I have my assistant, Alexandra, filming and projecting what is actually happening with our experiment onto these clients' smartphone.
We would love to have our own iPad cart in our classroom. We borrow it when we can. We don't have our own, and so some days we get it, some days we don't, but we have to scramble and scrounge and plan and borrow and plead with our teammates who are super kind, but no one wants to give up their iPad time, right? So we would love to have our own cart in our room.
So I don't always have it at the same time every day, and that makes it difficult instruction-wise and in planning, not knowing that I want to continue to use it the same way I've been using it in reading workshop time or writing workshop time.
I'd like to have them all the time because sometimes we had to base our schedule around them sometimes because we don't get to do what we need to do without the iPad.
Oh, I couldn't teach without them anymore. There's no way I could go back to the teaching without a whole class set of iPads. I think I would have to cook first. It's that vital to my instruction.
Because they're so engaged, and this is their generation. They've grown up with touch screens. They're very familiar with it. For us, we have to kind of hunt and peck, but they know exactly where they're going. They're very fluent with the technology, and the longer we keep it out of their hands, the more at a disadvantage they will be. My goal is for every student in the school to have a one-to-one iPad, and the goal is to have it in their hands by September. So that is the goal. It's lofty, but if you don't have big dreams, then you never know what you can achieve. So I think it makes a huge difference in how they learn and how they're motivated to come to school every day. And we just need more. So 400 away, we'll be there.